grand rising is what I'm claiming for my life, to help lift Earth School up again. But how can you lift Earth School up if you're not risen within? So I've claimed my grand rising so I can help lift you up with me. It's like they say on an airplane, you gotta put your mask on before you help the person next to you. You can't say grand rise while I'm standing behind struggling. It's like running on a track that goes nowhere, but in my heart, there is such good intentions inside to match the love in my life that I carry. I have to grand rise myself if I'm gonna grand rise anybody. And I can't hyper-focus anymore on the wrong times or people. What anybody else thinks of me, because all of that stuff that I've allowed you to see and what I've endured, but I know the kind of woman I am and who I want to be even more. I prayed to the universe for clarity, to be the lamp, the light for me, to radiate out to everybody. And that's what I'll continue to build up, to create this fountain within that is so full that it's ever flowing, this source of water for me and you. Because I have worked really damn hard on myself internally too. Fighting what felt like this never-ending healing journey, which feels like it never ends sometimes as I always psychoanalyze my days, interpretations, interactions, and life with other people. But how much better I can be and where to make the changes within myself to create this better me. I may come off as many things to people in life, whether it's sweet or strong, a wise ass or sassy sometimes, all because I feel the need, or because I've had to be, in order to carry these traits that are so instilled in me. I've been a strong and alone on many nights. And it's not anything that needs to be brought up in conversation. It's just the reason I know that I can smile sometimes, knowing that I'm not where I was and I made it through the most tumultuous times. Because even when I spoke up and asked for help or needed someone to listen to me, sometimes it just felt better to do things the way that I felt was right in order to complete the tasks, to get the work done to my standard and timely. Or else I felt like I was waiting on the hands of other people who may not know because they haven't walked my life. I know I have a lot of love and light inside. I've carried those traits with me since I was a child, along with curious and sweet, because life is so hard and people don't need to be disrespected, at the very least, by unknown beings. Nor do I have that time or type of energy, since it takes up your time. I'd rather use my energy wise. To grand rise within me, it didn't come overnight, and it did not happen easily. It was reading and writing and speaking my truth for me, knowing what I know, in a sense, who cares what anybody else perceives? Especially if I don't know you. And if you have so much judgment towards me, it sounds like you need to head on the road towards a healing journey within you. Don't assume. Ask a human being. Makes me want to make the statement like, sure, buddy. While I feel like one wrong move or comment towards them would turn a person crying from their hurt integrity. How about you try to be honest with yourself and vulnerable and see if you find it so easy to speak your truth. So please don't waste your time placing judgment on me. Like I'm this dancing monkey who knows nothing about life, when in fact, on the contrary, I was placed in some of the darkest times. So yes, what you may see may look like childlike behavior. It's called play to me. because I gave myself that permission. Let's act young, my acronym for play. Or else I believe that I would see anger inside or carry a sense of anxiety. So try to remember what you enjoy doing or wish you did as a child. Even if you start by going to a playground one night when the street lights are out and there aren't any children by your side. And don't think of anybody but yourself and your reasons, so you can reconnect with yourself inside and start your healing journey to your own Grand Rise. Grand Rise has led me to want to pass on this teaching and energy, be a more contributing person within a community, and even if that just starts with a smile, to be the reason that someone experienced that emotion because I tried. And even better when I didn't try, it's just what I did or do because it felt right to me. So if it inspires others, that's more of a reason for me to be me. What I refer to as an obnoxious being sometimes. In today's age, the word offensive gets thrown around, which means the same. But too late. I won't be keeping quiet. It is my life to take up space, to not apologize when I haven't done anything wrong to you or me, and not be running across the street at a crosswalk quickly just to appease another human being. I don't care what status that you claim in life. I don't care how big your house is, your car, your boat. We all are people at the end of the night, just trying to thrive. The pressure's on you, honestly. And that's a fact that you can come to terms with on your own healing journey. So if you choose to Grand Rise, I know that it's hard, and I'd give you credit, as you might isolate, lose friends, or change your style. But at the end of the day, it feels similar to sobriety, which honestly provides such an amazing appreciation and feeling. It's true that when one door closes, others open in life. So you have no idea what joy is to come on the other side of fear, because it's fucking scary. It will have you doubting and questioning, wanting to stop trying sometimes, when you know this is a healing journey and how far you've made it. But you'll have questioning stopping points at times. This isn't a road where you easily fall back on your old ways of life. Immediately, you should and will realize this is exactly why I started this healing journey. I went a month during my healing journey saying, I don't want to stand up for myself anymore. It's exhausting because I lacked boundaries. And I don't mean like I wanted to die. I just mean I wanted to go back to my old ways of just ignoring the hard times. Ignorance truly is bliss. And I would just try to keep the peace. It was just so hard to take on those strengths that are a need. It made my brain ache and I would cry. All part of this new me in my Grand Rise. I cried a lot for me. Smoked pot for so long. Every emotion besides happiness was confusing and overwhelming on my healing journey. Led this to such self-doubt. If I even understood my feelings correctly, I'd ask strangers their thoughts if my interpretations were wrong versus right, which caused self-doubt until I realized I have to ask me. Sit with my own feelings and feel confident in my choices and what I believe, so I could be grand risen the way I see fit and best, and inspire others to do the same, to join this train of healing journey for your success. I feel I have risen and will rise up again and again, because after a healing journey, you truly realize your strength, and there is no turning back after coming out the other end. So I hope to inspire you and more people if you choose to be grand risen within. I love you.